Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another vlog. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourselves. It's gonna be a farewell vlog. Not like I'm not leaving vlogging or anything. It's a farewell to Toronto vlog. I leave tomorrow, so I'm heading off to New Brunswick for a 2-week vacation. And I'm taking my gear with me, so this is my kind of a test on my laptop to see how well it works for doing what I want it to do. Yeah, so I'm bringing my camera, my laptop, my drone, a couple changes of clothes, not a whole lot else. But I thought we would take a wander down by my favorite part of the city. It's this little park, and the reason for coming here is the reason that I'm going to New Brunswick as well. Reminds me of my family. I mentioned that this is the train park, so there's train tracks and all that. My grandfather used to work on the railroads, so I come down here to reminisce and contemplate family and all that stuff, and I just realized I had my sunglasses on. Makes for a very dark face. I have between my mask, my hat, and everything else. But yeah, this is my favorite spot in the city. I come down here all the time, even when I'm not recording. I sit in these trees over here. There's this one right behind me there. That one that I like to sit near. Bring my book. Bring my Steam Deck, just sit here and chill. And about a 20-minute walk from the house, so it's not too bad to get here. This will be the only part of the city I miss, if you want any truth to it. I think when you move, a lot of times you get that whole, oh, am I making the right choice? And you have that regrets, and you're like, oh, I gotta go see this place for the last time, and I want to do this, I want to do that. None of that's happened to me at all. And this is coming from a person that has moved a bunch. Dozens and dozens and dozens of times. There's no regrets for this move. Much like when I left Montreal, the time had passed. I was happy with the time that I had spent there, but new chapter, moving on. And I was talking to my mom about stuff, and she mentioned that my father always kept on moving back home to where he was from because he was never happy, you know. Always trying to find that something that he was lacking. But when we talked about it, my move has nothing to do with that kind of stuff at all. I'm happy with myself. I don't have any issues with who I am. I'm unhappy with my environment. I think that's a big difference. Is that all I want is just to get further away from the constant noise. I went out for my walk earlier today, and I didn't put my headphones on for the first time in ever. And the sheer noise of the city around me was deafening. And I realized, like, oh, I can't handle that. Even at home at night, you can constantly hear stuff happening outside. There's cars, there's honking, there's people walking down the street. Some people love that. Not me. Not me any longer. I'm just looking for quiet. Taking a step away. I would much rather hear, you know, birds, bears, dogs, coyotes, anything in the woods. And where I'm moving is not necessarily in the woods, but closer to them. Much smaller town. And yeah, I'm not going to mention where I'm moving to. I'm stepping away from all that. I don't know how it's going to affect these vlogs. in the future? I'm not too sure, because I'm becoming more and more of a private person, so I may end up making more along the lines of the Power Wash Simulator videos that I've done, but I want to try to brighten up my place and decorate it and make a little bit of a studio for myself, so I could actually have a sitting down conversation, things like a talking head kind of video. I also want to start taking a look at some tech. I have new tech all the time. I'm constantly playing with it, and I feel that I'm not really branching into something that I could do. And I don't want to be one of those unboxing kind of guys. I hate that shit. I hate people just unboxing something and saying, oh, look at the packaging. Fuck that. That's useless to me. What you're doing at that point is just feeding into the marketing, and I don't want to do that. I'd much rather have a product, play with it for a little while, get a feel for how it works, talk about the pros and negatives and how I feel about the product, and within the workflow of what I do, how it affects it, if it's a benefit or not. But not pass judgment. Just be very open and candid about how it works for me. And, oh God, I'm at the B section again. There's a lot of them. Oh God. Oh, there's hundreds. I forgot. Why do I do this to myself? Oh God. Okay. So far so good. Ugh. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to do that kind of stuff here on this channel. I don't know. I mean, do you start a new channel from scratch, or do you incorporate it into your existing channel? I know there's a lot of YouTube crap about the algorithm, about how if you change streams and it's going to affect the algorithm. But I look at it this way. I have a failed gaming channel. I've got 6,000 plus subscribers. I have stagnated and been around the same number for the past 2 years. I fluctuate within 10 to 20. I get close to 7,000 and I fall back. And it's a constant up and down, up and down. My views are minimal on every video I post. I have people that love some of my older content, but my newer content isn't feeding into the algorithm at all. So that's where you have to make that decision. Do you cater to the algorithm, or do you stop doing what you're doing, or do you add more? And I think for me, my current mindset is not to take away from it, add to it. I talk about tech in these videos all the time. It doesn't hurt what I do. It's never bothered me that I have a vlog once a week on my channel. So why should it bother me if I add in not a product review, but hey, look at the stuff I got, and then kind of branch into some gaming news. I would like to do that, like some more tech kind of stuff. So my talking head thing could be more along the lines of stuff that interests me. And become more than just a guy playing video games and the odd time rambling into a camera. But I have some good camera gear to do more stuff, and I plan on doing more stuff with it in the future, or in the very near future actually. So yeah, it's going to be a transitional phase for good old Rivet. But like I said, I've got gaming stuff booked right through to the end of November, so that's not going anywhere. I mean, I've got over 5,000 videos of that content. But yeah, you have to kind of take a step back and look at what you're doing sometimes. And again, I don't do this for the numbers. I don't do this for notoriety. I do this because I love gaming. And I love tech, I love talking, I like sharing. All the stuff that I do is stuff I love doing. So, you know, it doesn't bother me that I can post a video and get no views on it. Or post a video and get 5 views on it, or get 1,000 views on it. You know? Who knows what's going to feed into an algorithm one day. The biggest case in point would be the Deep Rock Galactic videos. Those did nothing for the longest time on my channel. They'd get decent views, but nothing major. And that's fine. You know, we made those videos because we had fun with the game. Took a break for a while, came back to it. It was always comfortable to play the game. And I love that it's a multiplayer game that I can bring my friends along with. You know, I've played with War, Kit, Armor, and now I'm playing all the time with Fetch. And I love that. You know, it's just this unifying little game that we can play. But like I said, it did nothing on the channel when I first started. And now, it's one of the biggest videos on my channel, is the first Deep Rock Galactic. And so as the game became more and more popular, people were looking for people that were playing it, right? So, and I'm not the, you know, oh, how to tweak your game to do this kind of gamer. I've never done that. So, I don't get tons of views on them because I don't feed into the algorithm. I'm not that kind of content creator. I make the kind of videos that I like to watch. I like the chill people. I like the relaxing things. Little or no drama. Makes me happy. I find that way too much energy is spent on drama. And not just, you know, political drama, all that shit, but just even YouTube drama. Like, why is that even a thing? We're all content creators. Why create drama with another person just because they have more viewers than you, or they said something you don't like? Who fucking cares? We're all allowed our opinions. You know, they're different, they're different. Is it harming somebody or not? You know, like, I'm just like currently in the tech thing, or the, you know, YouTube thing. You know, Linus Tech Tips has a backpack. Not something I'm going to buy. But, you know, he didn't have a warranty when they announced it or something. And people are freaking out. I'm like, backpack. Guy's been selling shit on his channel for years. And as far as I can tell, hasn't really fucked anybody over with it. And I've seen some of it come up on YouTube or on Amazon. And he's got a store there, and they do the LTT store. And I personally don't buy from it, not because I don't want to. It's because, as a Canadian person, the prices are in US dollars, and shipping is expensive, and I understand why it is. But it's just, for me, my wants and needs of the products are minimal. So, water bottle, sure. I mean, they look good, but at the end of the day, do I need another water bottle? No. So I support the channel by watching the videos and watching all the stuff that they do, and, you know, whatever. But there's a whole fucking drama thing about it, about a warranty that he now has. I'm like, why? I just like, why people want to get bent out of shape about things that shouldn't get bent out of shape over. There's so much that we should be incensed by, and that we aren't. And we tend to focus on these little piddly things because we feel like we can make a difference with that. I don't know. I mean, we can only affect change the way we can affect change. You know, and for me, I do it by my dollar, you know, spending my money with companies that I like, for products that I need or want. But, you know, when it comes to like an Apple product, I don't like them. I don't like their practices, so I'm not going to support it. I'm intrigued by them. Every now and again, I'll look at a used thing will come up online. I'm like, oh, I'd like to try that. But when a used product from 10 years ago is as expensive as something new from Windows, I'm like I can't justify that kind of a expenditure. And I spend money stupidly sometimes, but that's something that I have to draw the line on. So, you know, and there's companies that I don't shop at, restaurants I don't go to, big chains that I don't go to, just because I don't believe in, you know, their stance, their statements. So, what I can do, just not spend my money there. It's simple. You know, if everybody had the same idea, and if you stop throwing money at people that are being idiots, they go away. You can't make money, you can't run a business, and you're gone. It's simple. Or you change, and you bring people back. Like, I don't understand how that's a big deal to handle. Don't get it. But hey, teach their own. I'd rather do it silently and do my thing. I'm too old to really give a fuck about the bullshit drama. And like I said, that's another reason I'm moving, you know, getting away from the constant drama that I'm surrounded by here. Like even this morning, went out for my walk, and guys got out of a car in front of me because a guy was turning. Two guys were turning into the same laneway, and one guy had the right of way, the other guy didn't. The guy who didn't got upset because the guy who did have the right of way honked at him. So he got out of the car to physically assault the person. Fortunately, it never came down to it. It was just, you know, stupid male bravado. But that's the kind of bullshit I'm tired of. And it's constant here. I don't get it. I don't understand why there's so much aggression. Maybe we're not meant to live in such close proximity to so many people, you know, so far away from nature. And on the little nature that I do have around me, you know, is not great. I mean, we haven't had a ton of rain here, and our trees are separated by streets, and so I see the trees are hitting their fall colors a lot earlier this year, and that comes from the fact that there's not enough water. The soil that they're in is not providing enough nutrients for them, you know, when they're limited to the little bit of space that they have. Whatever. But anyway, I am almost at my end location. I'm heading off to the dollar store. I'm just getting some drinks, some bottled water, some soda for tonight. I don't want to have a bottle of water for the flight tomorrow, and I really don't feel like spending $5 at the airport. So anyway, next week, fingers crossed, we'll have a video from New Brunswick, and then more drone footage. Oh, please let the drone work. Oh, I'm so excited to give that a shot. I've had it for a month and haven't been able to do a damn thing with it. But I will be able to when I get to New Brunswick. I will be able to for my new place. So I'm getting out of the city where I can actually, when I was looking at my new place, it was like one of the requirements was, I looked at the address, checked the map for drones, and it's clear, like for miles around. I'm like, yes. Anyway, I'll see you all very soon in our next one. So anyway, thanks again for putting up with my bullshit, and I will see you all very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
This is a song for all the